Hi, in this video, I'll be talking about AWS organizations, what it does, and the benefits it can bring to your workload. Let's begin. AWS Organizations is a service that helps you centrally manage, control access, set compliance, security, and billing for all of your AWS accounts. You can use AWS Organizations to consolidate multiple accounts and do the management from a central point. Using AWS Organizations, you can automate account creation, create groups of accounts to reflect your business needs, and also apply policies to these groups for governance purposes. One advantage of using AWS Organizations is that it allows you to set up a single payment method for all the AWS accounts in your organization. With consolidated billing, you can see a combined view of the charges incurred by all your accounts, as well as take advantage of pricing benefits from aggregated usage, such as volume discounts for Amazon EC2 and Amazon S3. To improve control over your AWS environment, you can use AWS Organizations to create groups of accounts and then attach policies to a group to ensure the correct policies are applied across all accounts without requiring custom scripts and manual processes. When using AWS Organizations, make sure to always enable two-factor authentication on the root account. Make sure to use passwords that contain a combination of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. Your paying account is used only for billing and not for deploying resources. Use service control policies to enable services, apply service control policies at the organizational unit level, or at individual accounts. Let's take a closer look at the AWS Organizations hierarchy with the following illustration. At the top, we have the administrative root account, and below we have organizational units that contain AWS accounts and more organizational units. An administrative root is the starting point for organizing your AWS accounts. The administrative root is the topmost container in your organization's hierarchy. Under this root, you can create organizational units to logically group your accounts and arrange these organizational units into hierarchy that best matches your business needs. An organizational unit is a group of AWS accounts within an organization. An organizational unit can also contain other organizational units, enabling you to create a hierarchy. For example, you can group all your accounts that belong to the same department into a departmental OU. Similarly, you can group all your accounts running production services into a production OU. Organizational units are useful when you need to apply the same controls to a subset of accounts in your organization. Nesting organizational units enables small units of management. For example, in a departmental OU, you can group accounts that belong to individual teams in team-level OUs. These organizational units inherit the policies from the parent OU, in addition to any controls assigned directly to that team-level OU. A policy is a document within one or more statements that define the controls that you want to apply to a group of AWS accounts. AWS Organizations supports a specific type of policy called a Service Control Policy, SCP. An SCP defines the AWS service actions such as Amazon EC2 run instances that are available for use in different accounts within an organization.
Hello, welcome to this small demo. I will show you how to create an AWS organization. First of all, we need to log in into our AWS console. Okay. Okay, this is the AWS management console. We can find the AWS organizations under services. Then under management and governance, here is the AWS organizations link. Another way to access the organization is going to your account and then to my organization. Let's click it. And well, this is the main page for the organizations. There are a few ways that we can interact with the organizations. We can use the AWS CLI, use the AWS SDKs. Also, there is the AWS API, and the way that we are doing right now is using the AWS console. Well, let's start and create our organization. Yeah, just click create organization, and well, you can see this is our account, and this is our root account for the organization. We can start adding more accounts from here. There are two ways we can invite an account. This is for accounts that already exist on AWS, or we can create an account, a new account. This is to create accounts from zero. Okay, so once you have all your accounts that you want in your organization, then we can start to organize them, and we can create organizational units. This is if you would like to have separate environments like dev, test, QA, finance, accounting, etc. So you can create organizational units and attach accounts to them. Okay, so once you have the organizational units and accounts, you also have policies. These policies will allow you to set some kind of restrictions. Uh, for example, if you don't want to the finance team have access to interact with the AC2 instances, or you don't want that the dev team have access to elastic load balancers or the application load balancers. So you assign policies to the accounts or to the organizational units, and you can have that kind of restrictions. Um, well, that's it. As you can see, this is quite easy. Thank you.